Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Freedom of Speech on the Dime with your girl, Pleasure Time. You already know I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. So, we're gonna talk real today and we're gonna talk scripture. So go ahead and get comfy, grab your tea, grab your snack, or maybe your journal, because this one's gonna hit some areas that we don't always talk about. Okay, so today we're going to break down Proverbs 21 line by line. King James Version is what I'll be referencing. So, if you've never really sat down with this chapter before, let's buckle up. Solomon wasn't playing when he wrote this. He was dropping some pure wisdom, and even though it's ancient, every single verse has something to say to us right now. Now, I'm not going to go through all of the verses, but I do have a few that I want to break down. So let's start right at the top. Verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whatsoever he will. Okay? Now I'm going to let you hear that again. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whatsoever he will. Now, that's one verse already deep. And what it's saying is that even powerful people, leaders, bosses, politicians, whoever you think is running stuff, aren't really running anything unless God allows it. Okay. So that should be comfort to some of you guys, especially a lot of you sucked up by social media, that you don't have to chase influence if you're following divine instructions. God will shift hearts like he shifts rivers. Okay. Number two, every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts. Let's not act like we don't know some folk who always think they're right. Might even be us sometimes. But the Lord doesn't just listen to what we say or see what we do. He looks deeper. He checks our heart posture. So yeah, that fake smile and that polite tone don't fool God. Okay? So verse 3. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Whew. So don't just tithe to show up at church and think that's enough, God is saying. I'd rather see you treat people right, do justly, love mercy, walk humbly. You know what I mean? Don't be out here doing rituals with a dirty heart, you know? Cursing the same folks you praying for. Verse 4. And high look and a proud heart and the plowing of the wicked is sin. What that means is pride. Pride is dangerous. You can look good, speak well, run a business, and still be off track. See, God sees what success is built on, you know? And when success is built on arrogance or dishonesty, that plowing part, that means even when the wicked worked hard, their work is still rooted in sin. Let that sink in. Verse 5. The thoughts of the diligence tend only to plantaneous, but of everyone that is hasty, only to want. Now, that one right here is for your microwave blessings crew. Solomon is telling us take your time, be steady, be faithful. Rushing into things lacks leads to lack, not abundance. All of us want to do our get rich quick schemes and stuff. That's what we talk about. You got to take your time. Be steady. Be faithful. Stop rushing. Like I always use that little line, Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, it's not too many things that were built in a day. Okay? But let's jump down to one of my favorite verses, 23. Whosoever keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. Now, you already know we've all been there. Said some things we shouldn't have, sent a text too fast, or clap back when silence would have served better. This verse is not about being fake. It's about protecting your peace, keeping your soul out of drama by keeping your mouth in check. Let the church say yeah. Y'all know I'm guilty because I'm telling you, I used to be a firecracker like brrr, boom. But, you know, I'm telling you, sometimes silence really does serve best. And I'm really into that now, that little saying, if you can't say something nice, then don't say nothing at all. So I try to even consider that with my text messages. But throughout Proverbs 21, you're going to see themes that hit hard today. You know, justice, pride, wealth, generosity, planning, gossip, lying, discipline, obedience. These things haven't gone out of style. They're still running the game just like they were back then. The difference now, we have distractions, noise, social media, hustle, culture. So we got to intentionally quiet down and check. Am I building on wisdom or ego? Is my life aligned with what God actually honors, or am I just performing? So this week I challenge you. Read Proverbs 21 for yourself, not for the gram, not for clout, not for me, not to look deep, but to let God speak. Because maybe what you're asking for, He's already answered, but you're too loud or too proud to hear it. Thanks for staying with me this far. Is there something you think I missed? What was your favorite part? Are you new to the channel? If so, welcome. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to grow the channel. This is my only channel. So share this with a friend because we don't always talk about what we're going through and you never know who this might bless. So until next time, take care of yourself. Don't forget to check on someone. I love you. Jesus does too. Bye-bye.